Hi everyone, welcome to Holiday Ornaments. I'm Miss Julia, and today we're going to be making our cupcake liner trees. For this project, you will need your bag with the colored pencils and the fabric, your scissors, your glue, and some of your glue dots. You can pause the video here and go get your supplies out of your kit. Now that you've had a chance to get your supplies out of your kit, I'm going to move these things and pull out just what we need from this bag. You'll want your little cupcake liners, your big cupcake liners, your brown paper, your colored pencils, your 2 pieces of coated wire, and your 2 star stickers. You can leave the rest of the things in this bag, close it back up. We'll use these for a different ornament. So you have enough to make 1 little and 1 big cupcake liner tree ornament. I'll start with the big cupcake liners. So first you're going to open them up and one at a time lay them and press them flat. Once they're all flat, we're going to fold them into fourths. So you'll take your cupcake liner, fold it in half, press down on the seam so that it's nice and flat, then fold it in half again and press down on the seam. Now this one is in a fourth. So remember, make sure it's flat, fold in half, press the seam, then fold it in half and press the seam again. Let's do the last one. Press it flat, fold in half, press the seam, fold in half, and press the seam. Now you have all 3 of them into a little triangle. We're going to assemble it like this so that it will make a tree. I'm going to use my glue dots for this one. So I'll grab 1 glue dot, I'll take it and pull the clear part with the glue dot on it away from the backing. Then I'll take 1 of my cupcake liners and I'm going to put this right on the tip. I have a little bit of it overlapping. And then I'm going to take those little bits that are over the edge there and just kind of press them down onto the other side. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Then I'm going to take this cupcake liner to put on top. So I'm going to carefully open it up a little bit, stick the sticky cupcake liner with the glue dot inside, and then put this part back on top. Now they're stuck together. And I'll do that once more to put the top part of the tree on as well. So take my glue dot off of the thing. This one's stuck to the backing instead of the clear sheet. Go ahead and stick my glue dot on and fold over some of it. So now it's on that little corner point. I'll take my last cupcake liner, open it up so it's like in half. Then on right here in the middle, I'll stick my other 2 and fold it in half. Now it's a tree shape. There we go. So there's the basis of my tree. And then I can take some of my brown paper and my scissors and I'll kind of eyeball it and cut myself a trunk for my tree. Grab 1 more glue dot and I think my trunk is going to be too long right here, so I'm going to cut it down a little bit. And this one I'm going to also put on the edge. Take it off the plastic and fold it over. And then on this bottom one, I'm going to carefully find the middle and put my tree trunk in there and squish it together. You can also use your glue instead of your glue dots. So there is the first part of my tree. So for this next part, I'm going to go ahead and add in the loop here. So I'm going to gently fold this in half, and you might need your grown-up to help you with this, but we're going to cut just part way here. I don't want to cut off the whole tip here like this, just a little bit. So like that. I'm just going to cut in a tiny hole. So I'm taking the top of the tree, folding it over, and cutting in just a tiny little hole. I like to use the middle part of the scissors, but be careful not to cut all the way through. So now I have that little cut in there. You can see this side better. Now I can take my wire and gently poke it through, and then I can twist up the end. So now it has a little loop to hang on. And I'm going to put this twisted part right next to my tree and choose which star I want. And I'm going to use my star sticker as the star on the top of my tree, and also to kind of help cover up where the wire meets my cupcake liner, like that. And if you need to, you can use a little bit of the glue to help your sticker stick better. Mine seems to be sticking okay. And then on your big tree, you can use your colored pencils and add in some Christmas lights or maybe some ornament bulbs, whatever you want. I'll add in just a few. I'll probably finish this one off camera. Then we can do the same thing with our smaller cupcake liners. Everybody has slightly different cupcake liners for this one. So remember, press them all flat, fold in half, press the seam, 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 fold in half, and press the seam. For this one, I'll show you how you can do the same thing with your school glue. So what you'll do is open up your school glue, choose which one you want to be on top or on bottom. So I think I'll go like this with mine. So I'll take the bottom one, I'll put a little bit of glue on this side, a little bit on this side, open up my next one, set it in, and press them together. Then I'll repeat for my other ones. You might need to add a little bit more glue to help keep this together too. Go ahead and stick on my top one and add a little bit more glue. Then I can use, I think this will actually be a good size. Maybe I'll cut it just a little bit skinnier. My brown paper, go ahead, put a little bit of glue on both sides. Open up my last one here, put that inside, and I think I'm going to add just a little more glue here on this seam too. There we go. So you might want to let this one dry a little bit before going ahead and cutting your hole and poking your wire through, but I'm going to do it right now just so you can see. So I'll go ahead, cut just a little bit, not the whole tip of my tree off though. Poke in my wire, twist the ends together. Then I can use my last star sticker here to kind of cover up the end here. There we go. And if you want, you can decorate this tree with your colored pencils as well, or you could find some things from around your house. But I think I'll leave this one plain because I like how these cupcake liners look. Well, I hope you enjoy making your big and your little cupcake liner tree, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!